You've probably seen about a dozen videos on the first 30 days of carnivore or the first year of carnivore. And they're great as they catalog the typical successes of carnivore, like weight loss, diabetes reversal, and like pain relief. But what if you've been doing this for a lot longer? Like, say, 3 years? Before we get into the wild stuff, I want to make it clear that there's no magic involved here. There's no pagan sacrifices. There's no meetings at the crossroads where a quill pen filled with blood is involved. But it can feel that way. Too good to be true. I often just stop randomly in the middle of doing something and ask myself, is this really my life now? How did all this happen? It's been 3 years, and from time to time, I fear it's all been just a fever dream. And I'm going to wake up back in my bed, covered in cream horns and nutty bars, overweight, over-medicated, and desperate. But it's all real, and every single day is a gift. But again, there's no fountain of youth, although at 58, I can run circles around my 20-year-old and my 22-year-old. Just saying. They're on the standard American diet. However, I got to be honest with you, it's not perfect. I mean, my irrational hatred for holiday-themed coffee mugs has not lessened like one little bit. It's intensified, if anything. But that's probably seasonal. But I mean, can you blame me? I mean, there's nothing more ridiculous than Halloween-themed glassware or dinnerware covered with Santa faces and Christmas trees. I mean, they're useless for 364 days out of the year, and they just take up space in your
We've done?
Yeah, I was using the royal eye. Sorry for the rant. I'm fine now.
Anyway, I digress. But today, we're going to go over the unexpected changes that I've seen now that I've been on carnivore for 3 years, right here on the Carnivore Science Channel. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So first, before I get to the crazy, out of left field, long-term changes that I've experienced, just for the sake of anyone who is new to the channel, let's do a quick recap of my earlier carnivore results. Number 1, weight loss. I was 100 pounds overweight, and all of it is gone. Carnivore is the only diet that was successful in getting me to my goal weight and keeping me here. Number 2, mental clarity. The brain fog I was living with 24/7 that I didn't even realize I had, all gone. Number 3, fibromyalgia and arthritis. Gone, and so are the pain medications I was chained to for 15 years. Number 4, digestive issues. Gone. No more digestive upset every time I would eat a meal. Number 5, severe acid indigestion. Gone. No more pantoprazole and horrible pain. Number 6, insomnia. I sleep through the night and I don't even need to set an alarm as I wake up on schedule at 5 a.m. every morning. Number 7, my fatigue is gone. My energy levels are through the roof. Number 8, PTSD symptoms from a previous attack in a violent motorcycle accident. All gone. Yeah, all that happened. It was amazing and it drastically changed my life. But today I want to talk about the things that aren't on that list, the things that I didn't even realize were happening until I took a step back and realized that my life had fundamentally changed in ways that I never even expected. These are the shifts that took years to truly manifest. You know how people always ask you, but what about your immune system? Don't you need fruits and veggies in order to stay healthy? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Right? I mean, that's what we were told. Although it never worked out that way for me back when I did eat apples, and I ate a shitload of them because I loved them. Before carnivore, I was a magnet for every bug that went around, and I'm not exaggerating. I was sick at least 4 or 5 times a year. The flu, colds, you name it. I was the annoying one who was always coughing in the back of the office. And it really sucked because I had to spend all of my available PTO for sick days, and I never had much left by the end of the year. Now it's been 3 years, and all that time, I've never been sick. Not even once.
We can travel faster than the speed of light. You think we can find a cure for the common cold?
No colds, no flu, nothing. I haven't missed one single day of work for illness. The funny thing is, I didn't even think much about it, even though this is a huge change from my pre-carnivore life. But recent events really put that into perspective. About 2 months ago, we had several waves of COVID-19 run through the plant. We're talking 15 or more people, one after the other, all getting hit. None of it was serious, just sucked to be, out with like the flu, causing you to be out for a week or so. But it was really contagious and it spreads like crazy. And I was in the middle of all of it, as I have to interact with everybody on a regular basis. I was in meetings with most of them, touching the same doorknobs, and still, absolutely nothing. It's like my body is walking around with its own personal force field.
9000. It's a force field that deploys upon impact so the wearer is safe and sound inside.
It's truly one of the most unexpected and frankly incredible changes I've experienced. Now, am I saying that carnivore makes you invincible or impervious to disease? No. I'm just telling you about my own personal experience regarding this most unexpected but welcome long-term benefit of the carnivore diet. It appears that my immune system has gone from a soggy cardboard box to a titanium reinforced vault. It's crazy. This one is wild. When I first started the carnivore diet, the sleep changes were immediate and dramatic. I had been an insomniac for years. Seriously, I'd toss and turn, stare at the ceiling, and watch the clock slowly tick to 4 a.m. But 3 days into carnivore, I was sleeping like a rock. It was a miracle. For the first year or two, my sleep pattern was a dream. I would have tons of energy all day. I'd get drowsy around 11 p.m., fall asleep easily, and here's the best part. I stopped needing an alarm clock. Like I said, I just naturally wake up at 5 a.m., bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. It was like my body had found its own natural rhythm. But this past third year, it's gotten even more intense. This is a part that blows my mind. My schedule's gotten really crazy lately. I've been working on a bunch of projects that have me up and going. Sometimes I work feverishly till about 2 a.m. And I'll be poring over something, completely lost in creative flow. And before I know it, the sun's about to come up. The old me, if I did that, I'd be absolutely wiped out. I would need sleep for about 24 hours straight, and then I'd be a zombie for the next 2 days. But now, I'll work until 2 a.m., maybe get 3 or so hours of sleep, be up at 5, feeling just as bright-eyed and full of energy as ever. My body seems to be able to recharge with a fraction of the sleep that it used to need. It's like I have a superpower. This isn't me advocating for 3 hours of sleep, by the way. My body is just somehow more efficient. It's a testament to how profoundly this diet has changed my body's baseline and how it handles stress and recovery. I still, on most nights, adhere to the original 11 p.m. bedtime. But if I need to grind from time to time, hey, I'm all in, baby. I saved this one for last because it's the most subtle and honestly the most impactful change. When people talk about mental clarity on carnivore, they usually mean the brain fog lifting. And yes, that happened, of course, early on, but what I'm talking about is an entirely different level of focus and drive. Before this diet, I was a master of procrastination. I'd have a million ideas, but actually executing them was a struggle. I'd sit down to work on something and my mind would drift. I'd get distracted by my phone, by a notification, by the sudden urge to reorganize my spice cabinet or binge Netflix. But now it's like my brain has been completely rewired. I get an idea and I have this unwavering laser-like focus to see it through. It's not a nervous energy. It's like a calm, steady drive. And I can sit and work in a task for hours without getting distracted, so lost in what I'm doing, the whole world fades away. I've become a doer instead of a thinker. I've started new projects, finished old ones. My productivity is through the roof. I used to be kind of flaky, but now if I say I'm doing something, I do it. My follow through is 100 times better than it used to be. It's a quiet confidence that just came from somewhere deep inside of me, unlocked simply by what I put on my plate and in my mouth. So there you have it. These are the major things that I did not see coming as a result of the carnivore diet after the past 3 years. It's not just about numbers on a scale or, let's say, clear skin. It's about an immune system that's a fortress, sleep that's hyper efficient, and a mind that's finally fully on my side. I started this journey for my health, but what I got was a life upgrade that I never even knew I needed. It's bizarre, it's enlightening, and it's proof that sometimes the most profound changes are the ones that you don't even realize are happening. If you've been doing this for a while, I'd love to hear your weird, unexpected changes in the comments below. And if you're just getting started, what are your most surprising results so far? As always, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider smashing that like button. And if you want more of this kind of content, subscribe so you don't miss out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.